on live on both of the Facebooks, my personal one and and Art for Change Facebook. And it was not YouTube pulled up. So now we should be live on YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Thank you, Eusemia and whoever else. Make sure that we are live on YouTube. Yes, thank y'all, YouTube users and viewers. We should be now live on YouTube. Y'all done missed like 30 minutes of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shouts out to our viewers. They be letting us know though. Right?
Yeah, shouts out to the viewers because the viewers is letting us know. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, niggas, y'all niggas is not live on YouTube. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. Little technical difficulties, but we back in full effect now. You know what I'm saying? Trust but verify is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. After my man said two people done said the same thing, I'm like, okay, lightning don't strikes in the same place twice. So like, let me go make sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some old people talking for you. Y'all might not know nothing about no lightning don't strike in two places twice. Yeah. I'll teach y'all that one day. So yes, we should be we should be now fully functional on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all watching, appreciate it. All our YouTube watchers. Apologize, y'all missed first 30 minutes. We talk about Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. And what we first some of the questions that y'all did miss was things that we're most thankful for this year, and also we also talking about Thanksgiving memories. So we was discussing that, and we're gonna go right into our next. What dish or meal is the most excited for when it comes to Thanksgiving?
Fried turkey.
Yeah. Fried turkey.
Deep
you got that fried turkey. Deep fried turkey.
But it got it. Hey, what's the word I said earlier? Moist. It got to be moist. It got to be moist on the inside. I like the you scratch the outside and you hear the. But then I need the moistness, like when you cut the leg. Like I want to see the juice. Like, I want to see the juice. Once you scratch that thing, yeah. And like I'm about to have that when I go to Miami. Me and my family, we're going down to Miami. I think I go home on the 20th, something. I don't know when I go home, but yeah. I go to Miami, and it's gonna be deep fried turkey, and I want the crunchiness with the moistness. Like it's like y'all know how I feel about this.
It gotta be combined, right?
Yeah. We here. But yeah, that's my favorite part. And then my mama's macaroni. It's like that's unbeatable. And she showed you know you're sitting. She showed you how to make it too. So we there.
He's there. We there. I love it. Poet East Wizard, man. What is your favorite dish around Thanksgiving, man? What you be looking forward to? You on mute, bro.
Damn, good catch. If I had to pick one, it's probably anybody who make yams with the fucking marshmallows.
That sweet potato casserole.
Shit smacks like no other.
Hey, it's funny that you said that. Do you know that I just did my fucking research? Well, let me not say I had to do my research, but to give a little backstory. This is a little side note from what we're talking about right now, but it's funny that you said yams because it brought this conversation up. Do you know that nobody in America has ever had a fucking yam?
Because it's not real yams.
We don't have real yams in America. We eating a fucking yam and a sweet potato are two different things. And we only think as sweet potatoes as yams, right or wrong?
Yeah.
You thought a yam was a sweet potato, correct?
Yeah.
Poet, did you think yams and sweet potatoes different or no?
No, I knew that was always different.
Okay.
But yeah, but in my I ain't even gonna say in my family, in my mama, has always used distinctive verbiage. You feel me? And so I don't know if she just was using two different verbiage, unaware that they were the same. That like if my mama say we got yams tonight, she said yams, and if my mama said I'm cooking sweet potatoes, she said I'm cooking sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You feel me? So no, I always I didn't ever think that a yam and a sweet potato was the same thing. No.
Okay. Well, for the rest of the world, I think a lot of us thought that sweet potatoes and a yam or candy yams was just sweet potatoes cooked a certain type of way. But after doing my due diligence, a yam and sweet potatoes are two totally different vegetables. And yams don't grow in America. They only grow in Africa. So everybody who's ever had candied yams or the little can that says yams on the that is marketed in America on the stores, those are sweet potatoes. They're not actually the actual vegetable, yam. Found that out today. Well, I found that out like last week. You know what I mean?
I just found that out just now, literally, right now.
Yeah.
I just found it out.
Every time I thought I bought a damn bottle or a can that say yams, or if I thought I was eating candied yams, you know what I'm saying? They're sweet potatoes cooked down and
to candy them.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But an actual vegetable, a yam, is a total different vegetable, and it doesn't grow in America. Naturally, it doesn't grow in America. I'm pretty sure anybody can get seeds imported, but naturally, it doesn't grow here. It's not something that just grows naturally in America. Anybody?
Yeah,
like
because I know that. Because I know they cooking. I know they cooking both yams and sweet potatoes in China at this point. I literally seen videos on YouTube. Shorty, I watched the family cooking literally both.
Yeah. Other countries, have more variety of vegetables and fruit than America, believe it or not.
No, big facts.
Yeah. If you guys could be the president for a year, what would you change and what would you improve about Thanksgiving holidays experience for everybody?
I would do. Hey, hold up, listen. Everybody paid week off, not just Thursday, Friday, because you still got to travel. Like you want me to work Wednesday? I'm dealing with this with my company. You want me to work Wednesday, and then be at Thanksgiving on Thursday? And what if I'm like doing Thanksgiving in fucking across the fucking world? Whatever. Pay week off. Discount on all fucking like Thanksgiving like products, like everything. And that's the most important thing actually. That's what we spend the most money on. And then like travel, like let people go see their families. Some people can't see their families. So like, and this is a big family time moment. So like lower prices on traveling actually. Like planes, buses, trains, like everything. That's what I think.
Those are good ideas, bro. And the funny thing is, we see our governments do the opposite. We see businesses and corporations do the opposite during holidays. That's when travel expenses and gas and everything increases for the travel, so they can make the most money off of us. Paul D. Wizard, what would you do if you were the president for the year, and how would you change or improve Thanksgiving holiday experience for everyone?
Only real thing that I can think of in this moment is I would do whatever I need to do in the budget and mobilize all law enforcement and I don't know whether to say inactive or off duty uh, military and all of that shit. You feel me? To mobilize around the country to make sure that every person in the country is eating the same type of Thanksgiving meal that I, the president, am eating.
I like that answer, actually. That's a fire answer.
I like that. I like that. How would we go about something like that? Like, will I have like major cafeterias and stuff? Like, is that what we doing?
I think it could just be
like big
it could be
cafe
a lot.
house.
Nah, if I'm trying to give a quick answer, it would have to be a lot of, it would have to be a combination of different things. So one, for anybody who, you feel me, just like y'all said and shit, you feel me, y'all do Thanksgiving and then do, you feel me, a big family reunion Thanksgiving and shit, you feel me, like, so whether y'all receive a goddamn like a stimulus check and shit, you feel me, or a stipend and shit, you feel me, or you feel me, some type of way to be, or like I said, we said, I mean, it would have to be done in advance anyway, even with the planning and shit. But if we had our rollout or whatever and shit, you feel me? Every family get a turkey, get this, that,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. All right.
That will work for people who are housed, for people who are unhoused, or whatever different situations. Then it would come to, okay, whether we stipend at certain restaurants or certain bases in different locations, you feel me, to open up and shit, you feel me, to provide meals, you feel me, to people who are unhoused, you feel me, for, you know what I'm saying, just think about all of the different situations, but all in all, it would have to be a multi-level, multi-combination, you feel me, kind of plan like that. So the potential of like, yeah, you feel me, people gathering in halls and shit, you feel me, or restaurants opening up, or families directly getting resources.
I like that, bro. I like that. That is a well thought out response too, and that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of freaking sense. You know what I mean? I don't got no better answer than that. You know what I mean? If I was a president for the year, and how could I improve Thanksgiving for everybody collectively? What other way could you improve it other than to try to make sure that everybody does don't go to make sure everybody at least has a meal. So I mean that is the best response, you know what I mean, and ways to implement it and mobilize it to where nobody is left behind, so to speak, when it comes to the Thanksgiving family, because there's a lot of us that um, that are not as close knit with our family. It's a lot of us that work on the road and they are away from family and not in a position to make it to family during these holidays. So it's like it's always appreciative in to know that certain restaurants still are open. Like Golden Corral is one of the places that you can always go for Thanksgiving if you don't have someone cooking for you, but you may have the financial means to eat. Golden Corral always does a Thanksgiving. Not every restaurant is open on Thanksgiving. So, so to say like, open up restaurants, open up halls for people who don't have a kitchen, or people who may not have access to a family, and then being able to provide some type of stipend, or to make sure that certain families have certain essentials to have a family dinner. I think those are all great ideas, and I think any of us would be in a position to want to do so. But it's funny that people that come from low incomes seem to care and find ways and can think of ways that can benefit us collectively. It's so funny that people that come from money often have a disconnect from people who don't have the same advantages as them. And we can move right along. Should we consider boycotting Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas until the government ends the shutdown, or increase funds for aid programs? What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
Paul, you got to go first.
Listeners, hey, if y'all are in the comments, if you're watching on Instagram,
Ask
if
the
you're watching
question
on
again.
YouTube, should we consider boycotting Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas until the government ends the shutdown or increase funding for aid programs? What are your thoughts on that?
So this is how I'm gonna answer this question. Why? First of all, no. Okay, let me start with this. I understand people who have children and people who are big on family and shit, you feel me? And regardless of what you know and understand, still wanting your kids and your family to, even just for a certain amount of their years and shit, you feel me, have a particular experience and shit, you feel me? And even if you want to say this to just to be able to be kids and shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I understand that shit. But first of all, like always and shit, you feel me? What in nah, you feel me? I now, and I also get, you feel me, people who are, but particularly the people who are, and also in this moment, it don't matter whether you're a person who's struggling and not the best financially, or a person who is decent with your financials and shit, you feel me? If you wait, you feel me, for particular moments like Black Friday to, yep, get all the Christmas shopping done here, catch the sales, catch the discounts and shit, you feel me? Bam, bam, bam. And the same as well. But generally, for the most part, what in the fuck do you need to be goddamn buying and shit? You feel me? And so we think about directly today, in the current time, like you just said, the fucking government is shut down. Not to mention all of the other fucking shit that's going on in the country, in the world, in whatever state you in whatever city you in, and shit. You feel me? I would suggest you ain't got to call that shit a boycott. I would suggest motherfuckers getting smarter with what they spend and how they spending, and think more about being self-sufficient. Keep it a buck. You feel me? Government shut down. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of shit. You feel me? That the government ain't gonna be doing. And like I said, fuck what is it, what trying to say what is anybody else's responsibility to do and shit. Your birthright and shit. You feel me? You gonna get out there and eat, or is you gonna starve? You feel me? Are you gonna put clothes and shelter? You feel me, over your family or not? Period. That's my answer.
Yep. Sound like a great answer to me. I mean, I think what you said, most important. I think the most important thing that you said was that we need to create some type of self-sufficiency for ourselves and not rely so heavily on government assistance. So I agree with that. And I also agree with the notion that, unless you are doing what you said, getting your sales in, trying to get all your Christmas shopping in for everyone. I get that. We do get that. But like you just said, like, what are you buying? Are you the type of person that's buying new electronics every time it comes out, a new TV every time it comes out? Like, I feel like we need to do better with our spending. I feel like more of us need to have more financial literacy, and understand that a lot of the things is done as a distraction, even when it comes to what they try to get you to spend your money on.
Just think about it, gang. It ain't no motherfucking Black Friday sales on your rent payment. No Black Friday sales on a new house, on a new car. No Black Friday sales on no fucking land, on no fucking food, no groceries, nothing that you actually fucking need or can actually, you feel me, even diesel. Like, All of the shit that's Black Friday goddamn sales and that's holiday sales is fucking bullshit that you're literally gonna fucking put in a corner somewhere, forget about, use, and it's gonna be gone, or goddamn, you need the new shit next month.
Hey, I agree.
Hey, listen. Hey, you know my phrase. He ain't said nothing wrong.
Yeah, I
He ain't
agree.
said nothing wrong. He ain't said nothing wrong. You may not like it. We can agree to disagree, but tell me where he's wrong.
It's not.
That'd be my argument sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I be understanding people's perspectives. You know what I mean? And I understand people. And then when you hear people speak like the poet is speaking, it's like, how can you say that those people, where are they wrong though? But we can move right along.
No, I ain't answer.
I'm sorry, my brother. I
I
sure did forget that you did not respond to that.
yeah. Yes, we can consider. Which consider means you make a choice of like it's about making choices. Considering is making a choice, and my choice would be like keep them. Not so much Black Friday, but like to be an advocate of or devil's advocate of Poet's answer is Thanksgiving brings my family together. Like we're gonna eat regardless anyway, so why not eat together? You know? And Christmas bringing my family together. My kids gonna be happy getting gifts. But we can still consider it. But if we did consider it, I'm still gonna participate in it because they're already used to it. So why not like keep it going? And that's me, and that's the biggest family. Like I miss my family a lot, so that's the biggest family times I have. Not saying that's the only family times I have to have. And then like shit, we need to make our own more Black holidays. Actually, that's what we need to do.
Instead of just Black holidays, let's stop with the exclusion. How about we do more things as family collectively? You know what I'm saying? Why does it always have to be a funeral? Why does it have to be Thanksgiving? Why does it have to be Christmas? These are 2 times a year, 3 times a year that we're only seeing each other. Why does it have to be death or us to spend some money for us to see each other? You know, I feel like
Hey,
collectively, people need to become more closer and close knit with their families and with their communities. If you know that your neighbor's family is all the way, is 23 hours away, and they don't have the means to just go and see them whenever they want to. When it's time for a certain events where it creates a community, it's a family environment. You know what I'm saying? Why not extend that olive branch and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know your family all the way over there, but you do got family right here. How about you come over? We're doing this thing Saturday, you know what I'm saying, with all my family and your family too. You know, I feel like if we started treating each other, like I say, love, I speak on it a lot of times, you know what I mean? That's the Achilles heels for the world. It's like we don't know how to be filled with empathy and compassion and give love, you know what I mean? Because if everybody was caring enough it says treat people how you want to be treated. Do you want to miss a meal? Do you want to go hungry? You know what I mean? So if everybody was treating everybody with that concept, we wouldn't have homelessness, we wouldn't have starvation. There's no reason why America has the money that America has, and we should have people on the street. We have people that is without meals. To me, that is
The world,
ridiculous.
the world, not just
right.
America, the world. There's
That's
World.
homeless
funny
people everywhere, hungry
Absolutely.
people everywhere. It don't make no fucking sense.
Agreed.
Hey, but that's funny you say that though, because like, yo, uh, starting 3 years ago, like I started a family group chat with all my family, and it's all of us in there, like all of us, the cousins, the auntie, grandma. The name of the group chat is Grandma D, and because it's Grandma D. So and like we plan stuff at least once a year. At least once a year. It's like a family reunion. Like last time we went on a cruise. Now we're planning like another destination vacation and stuff, which is not like and what is it? A holiday. It's our holiday. It's our holiday. Whatever day
I,
we make it, that's our holiday.
I love that, and I agree, and I definitely agree with that and shit. And also though, I think um kind of in regards to going back a little bit though, and in connection with that, I think in in regards, so even if we want to, yeah, talk about like what we say, you feel me, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you feel me, some of these different points and shit, you feel me, when we learn what, when we actually learn, you feel me, why, you feel me, folks chose certain dates, you feel me, actually, you feel me, whether it be for winter solstice, you feel me, or whatever astrological alignment, you feel me, like learning, you feel me, really tapping back in the spirit and learning the purpose and shit, you feel me, that's what breaks the any barriers and shit, you feel me, whether it be race, you feel me, or what land location you at and shit, you feel me, because spiritually, you know what I'm saying, you tapped in and knowing that like this day, this time, this week, this time
Hmm.
period and shit, you feel me, this is happening, this what's going on everywhere in the world and shit, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, that's what it really is.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Definitely agree, brother. Absolutely.
Skeet,
How do
what you
you?
got?
What you got? Yeah, yeah. What you got? Bu? What's your process on that?
I just said it.
Oh, you just said it. All right, we'll move it right along to the next question then. How do you think Thanksgiving can be a time for healing in community, especially in the times where it's a lot of division and tension going on in the world?
Well, that comes with this what we're just talking about. It's like, and then family, everybody coming together, and then like we when you got a big family, it's a lot of interracial shit going on, and then that brings like people together, and then you learn people traditions. Like I bring my Spanish girl to my black household, like she's gonna learn us, and then and then next I go to hers, and I'm gonna learn her, So that comes with that, like yeah, and then like it's teaching. It starts with kids, man. It starts with kids. It starts with kids. To me,
When you say it start with the kids, what you mean when you say that?
Yeah, break that down.
when it starts with kids, it starts with the parents teaching the kids. Like, I mean, that's the simplest way I can put it. Like parents teaching their kids, like, all right, right from wrong, like, and then don't teach them to hate this certain race or this certain race, or like just love everybody and everything.
I
Poet, I
respect
know
that.
you got, I know you
I
got, I know you got, I know. Hold on, I know Poet got something.
What you got for the people, poet?
I'm just gonna, like you said, we kind of hit on it last time on the last question, but like, cause okay, well I'll say this, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we already said it, but even like because you would even said elements of it too, Tone. Like we, and honestly, I can't even say it because I was about to say it in a certain type of way. I can't even say it like that's not the norm, but it's just that why isn't that the norm outside of these 3 months of the year? You feel me? Outside of October, November, and December and shit, you feel me? Like it's not like this. But when people are actually more open and more giving and more understanding, you feel me? And all the things and shit, you feel me? People like, you know what I'm saying? Like in all of the ways and shit, you feel me? Like motherfuckers will let somebody literally like off of the streets and shit, you feel me? Like come into their house and get a meal, or like have a random Christmas present that they bought just to give to somebody like that they don't know or they just met, or you know what I'm saying? And like and shit like that. But it's like I said, as soon as goddamn, you feel me, December 31st goddamn in and shit, you feel me? It's a dub and shit, you feel me? Like cold fucking world, you know what I'm saying? Like same motherfucker you literally just goddamn, you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying, gave an extra meal to and shit, you feel me? You just riding past them on the streets and shit, you feel me? Ain't even bat an eyelash. Knowing that they don't knowing that you still in the same position that you in and they still in the same position that they in. Like, ain't that some shit?
God
That's some
damn.
shit.
Hey, hold the fuck
That's some
up. I
shit.
gotta write that down. Hold up.
That's some
Hold
shit.
up. Hold up.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay.
Hold up.
So
Hey. Y'all can keep going. Y'all can keep going. I gotta write that down.
yeah, so
You good. We good.
so so ooh, if you could have if you
Yeah, it's
could
heavy. It's heavy, nigga. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna touch that. I'm just gonna move right
That
along. I'm
shit
gonna just
deep.
move right along. How do you if you could invite any three people to your Thanksgiving dinner, who would it be and why? Any three people.
Mine would be uh Yesenia's dad, my mom, and my grandma. And the reason is she's listening right now actually. Uh her dad grew up like he's racist. Like well he grew up racist. Like he hated and this might be too touchy. Like and she might cuss me out later about it. I don't know. And I'll say sorry later. Um but like he hated black guys. He hated black guys, and like, I guess he had a bad like situation with a black guy or whatever, but he hated black guys, and he's Costa Rican. Uh, so it just so happens like all his grandkids are black, you
Are
know.
mixed. Are mixed with
Yeah,
black.
they're mixed, but when you're mixed, you're black.
Okay.
When you're mixed, you're black. If you was mixed back in the days in slavery, you're black. So yeah, if you was mixed back in the days, you're black and you're gonna be a slave. So and it's like he met me, and then like he watched my growth, and I applaud him for this actually. He accepted me actually. He accepted me, and I applaud him for this because like I met him, and I felt like I'm big on energy, and it's like. Maybe it's not right for you. He's probably telling her that. I don't know how it went. He's probably telling her that, and everything. And like, so we went through that little transition, and then and then it moved to the point where me and him texting, and she don't even know we're texting, like stuff like that. So like, he grew to learn like one black person isn't the next black person. Just like one Hispanic, I'm not gonna teach you like the other Hispanic, or like the one white person do this, I'm not gonna treat all white people like that. So and we went through that situation, and then like he grew to love me. Like we hang out, we talk, like we hang out, and he calls me his son, like yeah, everything like that. So and that's powerful, actually. That's actually powerful, actually. I just thought about that. Like that's powerful. But he was racist. He didn't I knew he was racist.
So I knew he was racist.
No, that was they told me.
He said no. They told me. These are real things. This shit really happened. Poet East Wizard, man. Who's your 3 people you invite, brother?
Jesus Christ, Buddha, and Thoth.
Jesus Christ, Buddha, and who's the third one?
Thoth.
Thoth?
Thoth.
Who is that?
You said Thoth, T-H-O?
Thoth.
Is he saying Thoth? You saying Thoth, right?
I don't know what
he's saying. No other way. It's Thoth.
Okay, Thoth. No, he's saying Thoth, like you throwing something almost like Thoth. Like, is that what you're saying, right? It's a T-H?
No.
No?
T-H-O-T-H.
So it's not. I said it's a T-H. She said no.
But then he started it with T-H.
With a T-H. I tell you, boy, I tell you. My colored people, boy, they so particular. Go ahead now. Now, what's the damn word? What's the word?
T-H-O-T-H.
T-H-O-T-H.
If y'all don't know who that is, I'm not explaining it to you. You got to look it up yourself.
That's fine. That's fine. Because I don't know. Make sure that I got the word right so I can do my due diligence. Sheesh. All right. So that's your 3 people. You bring in GC, you bring in Buddha, and you bring in Thoth. Now you want to tell us why?
Yeah, they should be self-explanatory.
All right. I think if I could bring 3 people to the dinner, man. Of course, if the question is, I would think that the question would be just the way like the poet answered, people that you couldn't normally have at your dinner table. So if this was bringing people who I couldn't normally have at my dinner table, and I had to able to pick 3, I think I would pick the smartest person in the world. So whoever it has the highest IQ, I would love to pick their brain. I think I would want to invite one of the wealthiest people in the world. I would love to pick their brain at the dinner table. And then the third person would just be somebody who I like their artistic views. And I think my third person would probably be like a well-renowned poet or something, just to be able to pick their brain and to have those type of dialects, while feasting.
Hey, that would have been my first answer only, but I didn't answer that only because like those 3 people that you named are gonna tell you everything that you already know. It's just about your work ethic. Like you got to push to that. That's why I didn't answer like that. Like they're gonna like all those 3 people you just named. They're gonna tell you everything you already know. It's just it'll probably just motivate you to do it. You already know everything you need to do to get to where you want to be. So those 3 people, they're gonna tell you like basic shit. Like, yeah, all right, this is what I did. I worked hard. That's pretty much what they're gonna tell you. I worked hard. I had to do this. And so as I agree with you, I disagree with you at the same time. So yeah, so that's why.
Hell nah, nigga. You can't say that though and shit, because the shit that I was about to say was how you gonna pick the nigga with the highest IQ's brain. And you damn sure can't say that the nigga with the highest IQ is just gonna tell this nigga I work hard. You can't, because you literally can't conceive what that nigga's gonna tell anybody.
What you already know.
Hell no, you can't say that. You don't know that. Maybe for the other 2 niggas that Tone said, but not particularly for the nigga with the highest IQ in the world.
Okay.
You nor me.
Let's exclude the other 2. All right.
Yeah, you nor me nor Tone can fathom what that nigga's gonna say.
Right.
That nigga might, you feel me? That nigga might, it's like literally, like we literally won't know until that shit happens. I'm just saying, like.
Right.
Okay, I agree with that then. I agree with the one.
Hey, hold on. Time out.
Hold the fuck up.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Like goddamn B, you be saying, I'm gonna tell him I'll be you again today. Hold the fuck up, nigga. How the hell you gonna tell me you disagree with who I invite at my damn Thanksgiving dinner? Nigga, this is my first people, nigga. The fuck? And you gonna tell me that you disagree with my guest?
I'll be you. I got an opinion.
Motherfucker gonna tell me I disagree with your guest. Motherfucker. Who would tell you I disagree with your grandma coming? The fuck you talking about?
Hey, hold the fuck up. You better not disagree with grandma. Hey.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that's why I said it. That's why I went. That's why I went there. Because it's like, how you gonna tell a nigga his grandma can't come? What the fuck you talking about, nigga? His grandma can't come, can't nobody motherfucking come, nigga. You talking about?
Honestly, hey, she the boss.
Nigga, she birthed all these generations. All right, but moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is unscripted, ladies and gentlemen. This is just raw, live podcast. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no edits over here. This is the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Other podcasts wish they could, but they can't, you know. They have to be in between the lines. Ain't no lines over here, baby. Niggas be like, can we say, nigga, we already said it. What you mean? Just
I said it 3 times with accent.
All right, but so moving on right along, gentlemen. How do you think the commercialization of Thanksgiving affects its true meaning? Because we know that Thanksgiving came from the Indians, the native people, the indigenous people. So being that was the thing that the Pilgrims stole from them, how do you think now the commercialization of Thanksgiving has affected its true meaning? When just and any one of you gentlemen can go first.
Poet.
I mean, in all of the ways, I don't know. That's the only way to say it. Like that in itself, like it's commercialized now. You feel me? Like in the same way that Mardi Gras is actually a thing that goes back to our indigenous ancestors here and shit, you feel me? In the same way that Mardi Gras was an indigenous celebration that was happening, you feel me? And whoever, I can't remember exactly which one, you feel me, whether it was the Spaniards or the colonists and shit, you feel me, or the English, whoever and shit, you feel me, that walked down on, got, you feel me, Mardi Gras happening as it was popping off. But in the same way and shit, you feel me, like it wasn't called Thanksgiving and shit, you feel me, but even as, you feel me, like, but it was, oh, well, damn, maybe I'll drop this, let niggas do they fact checking. So according to Chief Pontiac, Thanksgiving, so like I just said, it's commercialized now. But you saying Thanksgiving, it was a meal. It was a meal that our indigenous ancestors was having, and they invited, you feel me, the colonists to that dinner. But he was saying what it was it was it wasn't like this day and shit, you feel me, every is when we do these things and shit, you feel me, but it was ceremonial. And Chief was saying it was ceremonial of essentially marriage, or a particular marriage and shit, you feel me, and even the man, the head of the house and shit, you feel me, the head of the table, like carving the turkey and shit, you feel me. And he had dropped the knowledge about how, you feel me, it wasn't just about the head of the table carving the turkey, you feel me, but you feel me, in front of everybody, but he had actually killed that turkey and shit, you feel me. And those are the feathers that the great mother, you feel me, would use to fashion his headdress, you feel me, like the chiefs, you feel me, like the headpiece and shit, you feel me. So yeah, like I said, bro, nigga got to get back to the actual true knowledge and true essence of all of these different things that, like you just, this is just that they have been commercialized, you feel me, they have been perverted, you feel me, for profit.
Is it commercialized or is it like evolving? Like like we're just moving on with life?
No, it's commercialized.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm with Poet. I think it's commercialized.
okay.
I think because if you do your homework, I think the true essence of what um the ceremonial situation was meant for, and I felt like, just like in anything, someone seen it and it was like, this shit could be real profitable if we do it like this. You know what I
Just
mean?
think
I
about it.
think
So, like
How
like
different?
Valentine's Day and shit like that. Yeah, we're
Hold
making
on, hold on.
money
Think
off.
about it. How different? What's different between your Thanksgiving meal and your Christmas meal? What's
It's kind
different?
of the same.
Do you,
It's
exactly? Do you not have
it's the same
turkey?
meal.
Do you
Yeah,
not
it's
have
the same meal.
turkey, ham, greens, beans, potatoes? Do you not have?
You name it. Yeah. Yeah. It's the
You
same
feel
meal.
me? So
Yeah.
so so why isn't Thanksgiving on December 25th? Because they had to commercialize Jesus Christ's birthday then and shit. You feel me? Right?
yes,
Like so you know it's commercialization. Ain't no evolution. It's just it is what it is and shit. You feel me? I hear
it's
what you're
commercial.
saying though, Skeet.
It's
You feel me?
commercialization.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I also get like what I said earlier, like that's a time for families to come together. We got time off, like, and we get paid. Well, some people get paid time off for those, and stuff like that. So
And
it's
like what
like,
I
but
said,
that, but hold up. But what I said was, we make our own holidays, which was like family reunions and like stuff like that as well. But I feel you, poet.
but like what I said earlier, you self sufficient. You don't need to make your own holidays. You don't need to fucking have no extra time off. You could be with your family all day, every day because you can feed them directly. You can clothe them directly. You feel me? You don't need nobody else for shit. That's the
I
big
agree
picture
with that.
that
I
yeah,
agree
you
with
feel
that.
me?
I
You know what I
agree
mean?
100%. Yeah.
That's the fucking you feel me? And that's the thing. It's like everybody can get in this shit, but it's like if motherfuckers ain't actually it's the same energy as like I said, we'll do this and shit, you feel me, during these 3 months, but then as soon as it roll into January, the same nigga we just gave a plate, we don't even bat an eyelash at, even though we're in the same situation. We can goddamn
Yeah, because
learn shit.
they,
We can learn
yeah.
shit. And but if we don't actually apply it and they actually working towards this shit in a real way and shit, you feel me? So if we saying okay, but then fuck it, still about to go goddamn buy this shit on Black Friday. Fuck it, still about to go goddamn ball out on goddamn. You feel me? Like your kids would. I'm not speaking directly, y'all. I'm just speaking. You feel me? But your family, your kids and shit. You feel me? Just think it. Just let me put it like this. Now don't get it. You feel me? Give me granted. I appreciate my parents for every Christmas, every birthday, all of that shit. But goddamn, realistically thinking about like, man, what if they'd have literally put all of that bread somewhere to the side for me every single fucking year? Goddamn, you feel me? Instead of that shit, goddamn, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Actively just working towards, got you feel me, shit in a different way and shit, you feel me? And I'm just using that as an example, metaphor. Working, you feel me, putting whatever to the side, that can look like anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cause
I mean,
shit
I
only
agree
gonna
with
get
you.
worse.
You,
Shit,
you
shit,
got,
shit only gonna get worse as far as you feel me, like what's going on out here in the world and shit. You feel me,
right.
like, and so motherfucker got
I
really
agree
active.
with what you. I no, I agree with what you was just saying because like I I asked for no gifts actually during Christmas and because I mean I get what I want all year because like I work hard
Mm-hmm.
like so it's not a holiday to me. But it's like a holiday to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't care. Like I buy myself what I want, like because I work hard. I get what I want the whole year. Like no, and then it comes to the question, like it comes in group chat. We don't know what to get him because I don't need nothing because I work hard all year. Like it's not just like I'm not working hard to go to get Christmas gifts. Like nothing like that. Like I work hard all year, so it's like I don't fathom off that, but like my family does. So I
Mhm.
got to participate in it. And I
Same.
participate as much as I want to, not like as much as they want me to.
Facts.
You know, I like what the poet said. Um, I wish he said I appreciate everything that my parents have done for me, but I just wonder, where I could be if that money was put somewhere to like in an investment for me until I got to a certain age. You know what I mean? And I just think about the type of gifts that I have gotten as a child to now, the type of money that my parents probably had spent, step parents probably had spent trying to, accommodate us for, a small token of time. And a lot of those gifts and a lot of those things, a lot of those tangible things, I don't even have today. You know what I mean? And it holds no value today. And they probably spent hundreds of dollars on some of those things because you know what I'm saying. It was a point in life, when life was a little better for both parents. When both of them were both making income. So it was a point in life where we did have the game system that came out that year, or the new game that came out with that game system that year. You know what I mean? So it's like when you think about the type of money, see, my mom had 7 kids. What if she was putting all that money in investment for us? What if she was putting all that money aside for everybody to go to college? You know what I mean? Instead of giving us gifts, I feel and I spoke to, and I think that goes back to a statement that I said earlier, where I said that, collectively, I feel like it's our responsibility to learn some financial literacy. Because if my if our parents would have done something different, if Christmas wasn't a time of buying presents, but actually setting you up a 401k or setting you up a IUL, you know what I'm saying, a universal index insurance policy or something like that, where could you and where would your life be now? If our parents had them saying financial literacy and learned about a trust and learned about uh um stocks and things of that nature. One second, one second. I got somebody at my door, y'all. Y'all continue the conversation.
Got you. Yeah, nah. Even if you put it in the numbers, though, like I feel like Skeet, you they. I think I don't know if it'd be feasible to. Well, I feel like it'd be feasible to say.
Nah, I'm here.
Oh, I was saying I think it'd be feasible. You think it'd be feasible to say that even if you think about and it don't necessarily matter if it was just one child, if it was multiple children and shit. You feel me? But for 18 years of life and shit, you feel me? I think it could be feasible to say that at a minimum, you feel me, $20,000, you feel me, was spent. If you think about Christmas and birthdays, you feel me? No matter whether it
Hmm.
was a single child or multiple children. You feel me? Christmas and birthdays for 18 years of life at a minimum. I think that could be. You could say that your folks spent 20,000 and shit. You feel me on you and shit. And so just to give it even just a general number to think about what it like, even something like what Tom was just saying, even different types of investments. You feel me could have been because at that point, you feel me, it wouldn't have been no 20,000 by the time you feel me, you hit 18, 21. That shit would have done double, triple and shit. You feel me? Whatever it would have done. You feel me? Or you might have been able to grab that 20,000 at 18 and you have been doing your shit on goddamn, you was like Nipsey doing your research on Bitcoin and shit the whole time and like, fucking, I'm about to take this chance with this and now you're a fucking millionaire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just to give it an actual number to make it more real, what possibilities is, and even think about it, like I said, now and in the future, even if it ain't, you feel me, like back up, like, hey, these next
So,
3 years, gang, because now you feel me, some of you could even have that conversation, like, look, bro, I even give you the choice, you feel me, some because the kids smart as shit, like, hey, you feel me, you can have it regular, or the next 3 years, the next 2 years, you feel me, You might get, you know, feel me? You still have a birthday, you still have Christmas, you feel me? But it won't be like the whole like how it's been in the past. But then, you feel me? When you get here, you feel me? Bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I was about to say. Like, that's what I was about to say because social media ruined it. Like, so, like, kids want to fucking open presents. They want to do all this other shit, and they want to show everything. So, like, you gotta like talk to your kids like one on one about it. Then, like, or like what I tell my kids, because I get my kids whatever they want for Christmas. Hey, y'all gonna get whatever y'all want. Hey, but y'all got to get a scholarship because once y'all hit like a certain age, shit gonna get real. Like, and that comes with also conversations with your kids, not just conversations with you and the spouse or whoever. That comes with talks with your kids. Like, you gotta talk to your kids about this. Oh, you want this, but all this shit you want that's temporary is gonna take away from your future where I can help you really live life, you know.
I agree with that. That parents should be more transparent and with their children, and these type of dialogues should be had more. But I think also we're talking about doing things more customly than just sticking to doing it at 3 times a year: Christmas, Thanksgiving, etc. So, like, if we are giving our kids things that they desire when they're performing well in school, when they're doing good at home, and they are getting things that they desire throughout the year, Christmas wouldn't be as big to most people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, what I'm saying, a lot of times we do it to ourselves when certain parents will wait till Christmas to give your son a PlayStation 15. You know what I mean? I'm just using it as an example. I know there's not no PlayStation 15 for the
I
politically
was about to
correct
say,
people.
what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I meant that as basically saying the newest best thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that's out there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I feel like even if the agenda or the idea was pushed onto the community, I feel like now it's onto the community to switch it. It's on the community to change how we do things. You know what I mean? It's up to us to change how we maneuver within our homes and maneuver within our families. If you always got your children accustomed to doing exactly what they see on TV, exactly what they see in other people's homes, exactly what's going on social media, then you allowing social media, you allowing the world to run your household. You allowing the world to raise your kids.
I agree with that, and just to piggyback off that, like, because my kids get what they want throughout the whole year. So why I gotta have a big ass Christmas? And like, that's taken away from me, and that's taken away from our household. That's taken away from your future. Like, so I agree with what you said 100%. That's like, you don't need to like, but like I said, social media makes them think they need to show out. Oh, I got all this stuff and everything. When you've been getting shit all year, like more shit than everybody's been getting all year. And just cause off your good grades and everything, like my kids get applauded off grades, like all that stuff. Like they get applauded off everything. Like, oh, daddy feel good about you, birthday, hey, here come $100. They got their own accounts actually. So it's like I agree with everything you just said, but it's the
Gang,
social, yeah.
this kind of random, but do y'all can y'all understand that it used to be a thing more widely to like wait until Christmas Eve, not only to like put up and decorate the tree, but to do all of the fucking Christmas shopping? First of all, like that used to be the thing. Like, no, Christmas Eve is when all of this shit happens. So one, to think about the fucking numbers that these motherfucking places was doing, and then to think about they had to stretch this shit out at this point. Nigga, we're shopping a month before Christmas, or in some cases, people are doing Christmas shopping the whole year.
Yeah.
It's unfat. Like this shit is crazy.
My auntie does Christmas shopping throughout the year. She by October she done has everybody's gift already.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But no, I fuck with what both y'all were saying though.
Yeah, it's like but like it's the social media, and then it's not even the dad, it's the mother. It's like, yo, I gotta get her this because it's like because they see it on social media. Oh, mom, I need this like for Christmas and such and such. When we've been buying them everything they wanted the whole year, like congratulating them for good grades and everything. Like all that shit adds up. Like, and then that shit falls on me.
I mean, even think about that shit. You feel me? Like, it's not, and I don't even think, because I was about to say certain things. I don't even know if I can say certain things. I think the way I literally have to say it is everything, at least some aspect of everything. And I'm thinking about like, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Literally, if you think about anything that you can literally purchase with money, there is a holiday version or a holiday drop.
Yeah.
Shoes, fucking candy, fucking little Debbie cakes, fucking toys, clothes, car, like anything that you can buy, there is a holiday drop for this shit.
Yes.
Even my,
And then yeah.
even the nigga that just started his fucking clothing brand, goddamn, you feel me? Last year got a holiday drop. Everybody knows, you feel me? It's like, why is it this particular time? Like, yeah, we know that, like all of the things, like, and that's what I'm saying. I can't even say it ain't even that you can't say that that motherfuckers are gonna have money or have extra money during this time period. You just know the motherfuckers willing to spend their money during this time period. Period. You feel me? Because
Nigga,
that's the reason. Because that's the reason for the season now, not necessarily the actual family and healing and community aspect, like Tone, like we was getting on and shit. You feel me? Like the reason for the season is spending that bread and shit. You feel me? Like I'm saying commercially, like you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, it's like they seeing that gift exchange in it. Because I'm one of those people. It don't matter whether it's a $5 or a 500 or a $5,000. You feel me? Like if I whatever I gift you or whatever I received in a gift, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's that love, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, yeah, bro, it's insane, bro. How everything is fixated and shit. You feel me? Like, and we've grown up to be able to see even just how goddamn like literally motherfuckers. You feel me? To go from the Christmas decorations up, goddamn. You feel me? Like used to at least Thanksgiving, goddamn, Christmas decorations is up, nigga. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Christmas decorations are up, nigga.
hey, nigga, my
And
hardest
and,
months
and,
are
and and you can buy anything Christmassy in the stores right now.
Right now.
nigga,
And,
my
and,
hardest
and
months
look,
are
and I'm sorry to cut you off, BU. And as soon as the new year come in, you're gonna see stuff for Valentine's Day. But go ahead, BU. Bless
my
you.
hardest.
God bless you.
Hey, damn, God bless you. Hey, my hardest months are like Thanksgiving, November, December, and January every year,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
should
Same.
be. It's probably everybody's hardest months because
Mm-hmm.
these kids want all this shit, and then it's
And
like,
we
yo,
trying to live,
and
and we
then
trying to live up to that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
and
and it's like
I
you're not a
don't.
good parent if you're not, buying your kid XYZ for Christmas. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
they don't remember that $100 they got for that home run in softball, you know. And then so this is what I'm talking about. Teaching these kids financial literacy. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to head to. Teaching kids financial literacy. Like, yo, you want to spend your money on candy? I just gave you $100. You spent 50 on candy. Like
Shit.
my daughter account comes to like when she spends it comes to my phone. I just sent you 100. You wanna spend it on candy? Now I gotta take you to the dentist. Like like that's what we're talking about. Like now I gotta take you to the dentist. And then now you want all this, but it's teaching them like, yo, we can't do this. It's all about teaching your kids like financial literacy because they say, hey, just because dad got $200 and they ain't got no money, they think dad rich. Like dad got shit to pay. You ain't got this house because dad, you know, and mom, like so it's like teaching them, and then you and your spouse got to be on the same page too, like because like if you're teaching your kids this, and then she's allowing it, like they're confused. So like but you got to teach kids financial literacy.
Counterproductive.
Yeah, it's counterproductive. It's like, yo, I'm saying this to them, you're saying this to them. What are we doing? Like, and then they're just gonna do what they want. I look at her account every day, like, and it comes to my notifications. Like, you're buying fucking vending machine shit like every day. What? But we got snacks at home that you can take to school. Like, come on now.
I think a lot of us like to spend money. I think that is a silent secret habit of all of us. It's like as soon as we get money, we have to find something we have to spend it on. You know what I'm saying? It feels like we.
I've been getting triggered though.
Go ahead.
I've been getting triggered though. You feel me? Like little shit. You feel me? Like somebody goddamn went through my motherfucking car, one of my neighbor's car, goddamn Saturday morning and shit. You feel me? I fucked around, went to the mall and balled out. Like fuck it. Niggas ain't, you feel me? Motherfuckers looking through my car for some shit. Goddamn, ain't find that bitch. I'm about to go spend some money and get fresh and you feel me? Like for whoever the fuck looking now, goddamn, you feel me? Like type shit. And I'm about to post some yeah, I'd be getting triggered sometimes. You absolutely right. Yeah, I do like spending money sometimes, but I like saving that bitch though too though.
That's everybody. Poet. I think all of us collectively, I think it's something wired in us. You know what I mean? That and I think it's a poor man habit. To be honest, like it's a person who don't really come from much. As soon as we have a little something, and we like, this thing that I desired, now I can afford it. I'm about to go buy that shit just because like I really wanted it. And then a lot of times it's no value in the purchase. If we were more collective with our spending, we would go buy pieces of art that's going to have value later. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll buy some land, or we'll save so that we can do a tax levy on someone else's property, paying their property taxes. And if they don't pay it within a certain amount of time, you get to get your money back, or you own that property. See, then we don't learn there's smart ways to do with our money. We just the world gives us so many tangible things that our eyes and our flesh desires, that as soon as we see it, we have to have it. We have to spend that money on it. You know what I mean? We've seen somebody else playing with it, a fidget, a gadget, a car, even when it's to homes. You know what I mean? Now I have $150,000 in my bank account. I gotta go buy this house. Is that house a smart investment, or is it a liability? If the income that you're making does not, if the house costs more than the income that you're making, the house is a liability. You look at it like, oh, it's an investment, but if it's only an investment, if it's making you money, is the house making you money, or are you putting money into the house? Now, there's to get it differently. Now, if you buy a piece of property, then you put money into that property, and then you sold that property for more than what you put money in, then that was a profit. Now, I ask you, then, is that property an investment or a liability? And then you will see that property now was an asset, because now I was able to gain something from having that property. So now that property was an asset. But when I'm living in a property, spending money, the property is not making me no money. That property is not an asset. That property is a liability. Your vehicle is a liability. So the thing is, we don't teach ourselves liabilities and assets. So we buy more fucking liabilities than we buy assets, and therefore we have to spend more money for the shit that we have. Because you buy shit that needs to recur shit. Like you buy a coffee maker, but you keep needing coffee grind to make coffee, or you keep buying the filter that goes inside it, or you buy the little the Keurig cups and you got to keep rebuying the things. See, they find ways to make us have to keep coming back and buying shit. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people who are really financially successful. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker who made the paper plate is a smart ass motherfucker, because how many paper plates do you end up buying? How many paper plates have you bought in your lifetime? And I use them all the time.
The
Plenty, because I do
nigga
not
made,
wash no fucking dishes, nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
that's why. Hey, I was about to say the nigga who made detergent, he ain't mad at the paper plate niggas. Hey, nigga mad.
You know what I'm saying?
I got like 100 paper plates in there right now.
You see what I'm saying?
Right now.
So that's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like we don't learn that. You know what I mean? And we're more taught and we're more wired with a poor man's mentality. That's just the ugly truth. We've seen it in our families. We've seen how our family members spend money. We've seen how we know when it was taught, and we didn't see how people go by assets. We seen how people go by liabilities. So when we get up and we got money now, what we go spend our money on? More fucking liabilities. And then we like to show shit off like we got something and we really don't have shit.
Well,
I got a question for you, Mister. You can relate to this. It's like, yo, I agree with everything you're saying, and I want to teach all this on like to my kids. But it's like when you gotta leave home to make the money, and then you're not there, and then only the mom's there to like teach them. And it's like, and then there's so much on the mom. So not shitting on the mom, but it's so much on them. It's like they can't do all of this at once. It's like, and then like sometimes I call home and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Right.
but it's like, she got so much going on, which is fair to her. Like, I agree. It's like, damn. So like, how the fuck? I'm asking you because I don't know how to handle the situation.
The
Like,
truth, the ugly truth is, and this is the ugly truth of the situation. The ugly truth of the situation is when you're in a position where, and it's how the world has got us now. If you're going to make a substantial amount of money, you either went to college and you got you a high good degree, or either you're in a position where you have to be away from your money, your family, to make money. You're in a corporate world where you got to be out of the state or out of the country to make money,
or you got to be selling some dope, risking fucking being away from your family for the rest of your fucking life. Or if you really got them doing it, beating a fucking block where you ain't got them seeing them motherfuckers but for about goddamn 2 to 4 hours a day, any goddamn way.
Most of the time, it's set up that if a man is providing and has a substantial amount of money for his family, legitimately or non-legitimately, he's away from them to make it. You know what I mean? So I say to you, now that you're in a position where you're making a good amount of money for your family and a larger salary than you had to, now it requires you to be away. I say to you that whenever there is that case, there is going to be some sacrifices and some things that you just cannot do. You're not going to be able to be in all places at once unless we are working for ourselves and have people working for us so that we can be more present in these places. Something is always going to be sacrificed. Something is always going to be put on the back burner. And sometimes it's family. And that's fucked up, and that's the ugliest truth. And nobody want to tell us that part, because life is not always cupcakes and rainbows. See, and they tell you that, oh, a man ain't doing this and he's not doing that. But it's like, how can it's like sometimes for certain people in certain aspects, especially for middle class and collar gentlemen, blue collar gentlemen, we linemen and things of that nature. Like, we have to be pipeline guys. Like, we're away from our family to be able to provide for them. And while I'm away from my family, it's things that go on in the media and social things that allows that doesn't go on while I'm there, that when I'm away, I can't protect them from.
I agree. I agree with what you just said, because it's like, like you get hit with, oh, I'm doing this all on my own. You get hit with that. Like, you get hit with it all on my own.
And you can't be mad at her because
I can't help it, because you're right. But I'm out here trying to provide for y'all because it's like, what do I do? Like,
It's like we like to say on the show. It's double-headed sword.
Yeah, so it's
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
double-headed sword, and I like to say it's a snake eating its tail. If you think about that too.
Exactly.
So like it's like yo, and then you get that I'm doing this all on my own, and then I get it. Like it's a lot of stress, but I'm stressed too. Like I'm lonely. Like I'm homesick. Like everything.
Yeah,
Like
it's
everything.
the different okay, so I will say this. You know what I mean? Your plight is not her plight in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all plates are heavy, but in two different ways. You have the weight of your family and making sure that everything is on, make sure everything is functional, make sure they have everything they need and all their essential needs. So that's your stress. But her stress is that, you know what I'm saying, she is the immediate caretaker. She is the immediate provider. She is the immediate person for these little people. And she is getting pulled in so many directions because it is more than them than her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, of course, y'all plights are different. You know what I mean? So the communication and comprehension, that was a conversation that we had the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to come to a grounds where y'all both can understand each other's plight. And until y'all both can understand each other's plight, there is going to be some differences. You know what I mean? If she cannot see that, you know what I'm saying, your struggles is equal but different, and if you can't see that her struggles is equal but different, then y'all always going to feel like, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm doing that, but I'm doing this. No, y'all on an equal playing field, and y'all plights are both evenly and equally to be expressed, and is equally as frustrating to equal parts. So how can we do and make this easier for each other? How and it can just be as simple as being compassionate to one another. You know what I mean? I feel like empathy it goes a long way, and I feel like it is missing and absent because everybody is all taught this self shit. It's not so self when we have someone, because we're if you with somebody and you're trying to be together, it takes two of us to make one now. So now we both have to be cohesively connected and not be pulling each other apart if we're trying to be as one. But that is for another topic, another subject. You know what I mean? Today was to close out the Thanksgiving. We're gonna wrap up some of these fun facts so we can get up on out of here for y'all people.
Fuck fun facts. Hey,
she said,
it's our 1 year anniversary.
It is the 1 year anniversary, nigga. What is you most excited for within this year that we've been in, bro? You know what I'm saying? What is your most memorable moment on the podcast this year?
No, first of all, let's start from the beginning. This is our 1 year. We're gonna start from that. That's where we're gonna start from. This is our 1 year, like, yo, our 1 year anniversary. Like, yo, we gotta talk about this. Like,
we're gonna have to talk about it on the next show, because people have been with us for almost 2 hours.
I'll make it quick. Yeah, I'll make it quick. Because we got 12 minutes. Yeah, I see it. 1 year. Like, hey, so like, yo, like, I'm just glad I started this because I didn't want to start it. And like, as people heard throughout the episodes, but I'm glad it opened me up, because I'm an open person, but I wasn't as open as I am now. I'm probably the most open person on this fucking podcast, actually. I just and sometimes I'm sorry, actually. Sometimes I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not sorry. So, it's neither here nor there. But I'm glad we started this. I'm glad I agreed to this. I don't know how you came up with this podcast, mister. I appreciate you, actually, because, I mean, you gave me growth. We probably gave each other growth, But, yeah, you gave me growth, like, everything. Like, we grew together in a year. Like we've been grew up together, but we grew together, like, as men in a year. So I just wanted to state that.
Hell yeah. Very commendable, man. I appreciate your kind words, brother, and everything you're saying is absolutely true. Um, and I just want to create a space and a platform, for artists to be their authentic self, a place that we can bring awareness to social injustice, and a platform, to just speak our truth. You know what I mean? That's what this is. And I didn't want it to be fake, man. I feel like everything is scripted, everything is unauthentic, and I wanted this to be one of those raw spaces. And I wanted this to be like a place where artists come and they flourish and they blossom and they grow. When they come on Art for Change, life change for them as well. So that's the dynamic of this, and we're still doing this thing 1 year strong, and it was just an idea that we turned into a reality, and then we really just now starting to catch a buzz. It's funny that I was hearing that once you get to your 100 episodes, people will start really seeing that you for real. And we're probably like 100 and something, like 110, 111th episode now. And, I'm starting to see the numbers pick up, the analytics change. So I would tell anybody just to stay the course, yo. That's my closing statement for tonight. See it, your mission all the way through. You know what I mean? If we can do it, you can do it too. Art for Change, baby. Hey.
I know I'm an asshole.
You know what I'm saying? But you be you, you know what I'm saying? You yourself. And I can't ask for nothing else. And I wouldn't ask for nothing else. Or it wouldn't be authentic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? The people see the growth. The people see our first episode. The people see us now. But before we get up out of here, man, y'all know in normal fashion, I gotta tell you that we saving you some money over here at Art for Change, baby. Discounts going on between 10 to 15% off if you go to the highlight section. All you have to go to is our Instagram, the official Art for Change podcast on Instagram. If you go to the highlight section, you see Molly Bees with a Z. Molly Bees have those artisan cookies. They are delicious. Hey, she ship them right to your door. They come like 2-3 days, and they are cost efficient, ladies and gentlemen. And you're getting 10% off, saving you money at Art for Change. Look, we're giving you shirts and cookies, shirts and snacks over here. So if you go to your memorabilia, if you like type of fans, if you any type of that person, if you like graphic tees, look, oldglory.com got over 30,000 different things that you can pick from on a website, and we giving you 15% off the entire website exclusively for Art for Change listeners, man. Put that Art for Change in a promo on either checkout. Also, if you type of person like take care of your body, like some oxygenated water, they give you these large liter bottles of water. They ship them right to your door. They come in large quantity. Hey, they're a little pricey, but hey, so is being health is wealth, baby. So Patriot Water giving that 10% off the entire website for all Art for Change listeners. Make sure that Art for Change is in the promo on checkout, and we saving you money and dropping you some honey, baby. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love, baby. Art for Change. And we out, gang.